Hello everyone. The Song of Durin's Awakening.
Hello,
Hello Shoban.
how you doing, Ali?
I'm good. I was about to sing a song.
Okay, do it.
Cool.
I'm kind of semi-AFK, but I'm around.
Cool. It's called The Song of Durin's Awakening. Do you know this song?
No.
Oh, it's a beautiful song. One of my favorites. It's about Durin, the Lord of the Dwarfs. The world was young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen, no words were laid on stream or stone, when Durin woke and walked alone. He named the nameless hills and dells, he drank from yet untasted wells, he stooped and looked in Miramare, and saw a crown of stars appear, as gems upon a silver thread, above the shadows of his head. The world was fair, the mountains tall, in elder days before the fall of mighty kings in Nargothrond, and Gondolin who know beyond. The western seas have passed away, the world was fair in Durin's day. A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor, and runes of power upon the door, the light of sun and star and moon, in shiny lamps of crystal hewn, undimmed by cloud or shade of night, they shone forever fair and bright. Their hammer on the anvil smote, their chisel clove and graver wrote, their forge was blade and bound was hilt, the delver mined, the mason built, their beryl, pearl, and open pale, and metal wrought like fish's mail, buckler and corslet, axe and sword, and shiny spears were laid in hoard. Baruch Kazad Kazad Aemenu Baruch Kazad Kazad Aemenu. Unwearied then were Durin's folk, beneath the mountains music woke, the harp is hot, the minstrel sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. The world is great, the mountains old, the forge is fire, is ashen cold, no harp is rung, no hammer falls, the darkness dwells in Durin's halls, the shadows lies upon his tomb, in Moria, in Khazad-dûm, in Moria, in Khazad-dûm. But still the sunken stars appear, in dark and windless Miramare, there lies his crown in water deep, till Durin wakes again from sleep. Till Durin wakes again from sleep. Good song, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Hello to the Twitch viewers. Welcome to the stream. Okay, this is a really favorite song of mine. It's called He Chanted a Song of Wizardry. It's from the Silmarillion. One of my favorite um, things ever. He chanted a song of wizardry, of piercing, opening, of treachery. This song talks about the fight that um, uh, uh, Finrod Felagund had with Sauron. So Sauron, who's the big bad in the Tolkien Lord of the Rings Legendarium, was a steward or like a ally of Morgoth. So this is the fight between Finrod Felagund, who's one of the Noldor who came back to the Middle Earth, and it's between him and Sauron, and it's like an epic song battle. I don't think we should call it that. It's like much more than that, but that is what it sounds like. That is what it looks like. Although there's a lot more going on than just words being spoken. He chanted a song of wizardry, of piercing, opening, of treachery, revealing, uncovering, betraying, then suddenly Felagund there swaying, sang in answer a song of staying, resisting, battling against power, of secrets kept, strength like a tower, and trust unbroken, freedom, escape, of changing and of shifting shape, of snares eluded, broken traps, the prison opening, the chain that snaps, backwards and forwards sway their song, reeling and foundering as ever more strong. The chanting swelled, Felagund fought, and all the magic and might he brought, and all the magic and might he brought of Elveness into his words. Softly in the gloom they heard the birds singing afar in Nargothrond, the singing of the sea beyond, beyond the western world on sand of pearls in elven land. Then the gloom gathered, darkness growing, the foam riders. Then the gloom gathered, darkness growing. In Valinor, the red blood flowing, beside the sea where the Noldor slew the foam riders, and stealing drew their white ships with their white sails. From lamplit havens the wind wails, the wolf howls, the ravens flee, the ice mutters in the mouths of the sea, the captives sad in Angband mourn, thunder rumbles, the fire burn, and Finrod fell before the throne. Whew! Oh my goodness, that was a tough fight between Finrod Felagund and Sauron. One of my favorite poems ever from the Silmarillion. The whole structure of the poem is just amazing, especially when it like calls like between the battle, it just calls out to this far off land, like singing afar in Nargothrond, the singing and the sighing of the sea beyond, beyond the western world on sand of pearls in Elven land. Oh my goodness, that is so brilliant. The way it's written, the whole structure of the rhyme, like it takes on sand from one stanza, one verse, and then it starts on that in the next one. It's just amazing. The sighing of the sea beyond, beyond the western world, and on sand of pearls in elven land. It's just amazing. One of my favorite poems ever. Um, really amazing. And Finrod Felagund, one of the really epic characters in the Silmarillion. And if you haven't read the Silmarillion already, what are you waiting for? That's where the real story is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Lord of the Rings. Epic story of the hobbits, the little people, rising up and saving the Middle Earth, basically. And this should definitely be the favorite story of everyone. And it's amazing that the little folk rose up to just surprise everyone, and the hobbits rose up and took the ring, and they were not corrupted by this super powerful, awesome weapon of the enemy. But to really get into the drama of the Middle Earth, to really get into the story, the real story, that's the Silmarillion. That is the real story. That's where all the things that you can't think of a catastrophe of. That's where all the tragedy happens, and I think the best tales are the tragic ones. At least that's my opinion. The really epic tales are the saddest. The tales of the children of Uren. You kidding me? My goodness. Really tragic tales of the children of Uren. Love that story. My favorite story in Middle Earth is the story of the children of Uren. And that's just really amazing. But it's sad. It's really sad. But I'd be interested to know what like other people who might be watching this think about it. Like, what are your favorite stories? Do you like Lord of the Rings? A big fan of them? Have you read the Silmarillion and the Hobbit, even the Hobbit? And what are your thoughts on it? I'd be interested in having a discussion or a debate about those, because it'll be really interesting. At least that's what I think. I'm not a Tolkien scholar, not like my awesome friend Jana from Netherlands. He's a real Tolkien scholar. I'm just a Tolkien enthusiast, you can call me. I'm really into poetry though. I don't think even Jana can top me on poetry. I'm really into poetry. Love the poetry. But I'm not as well versed in all the lore, but reading the Silmarillion, I really enjoyed all the points that were in there and how their structure was. And after that, reading the amazing the history of Middle Earth series, and following Tolkien Professor Corey Olsen on his Midgard University classes. That really opened my eyes to a bunch of stuff. But still, I would not like. I'm not the one that you should be quizzing on all the important lore questions, and like who was whom, and who was the father of whom, and who was related to whom. I do know most of it, but I won't ever like go in a trivia questionnaire or something to try to win a debate or a discussion on that. But what I do love is poetry, and that is my strong point. I do love poetry, and I can appreciate a really well written poem. And as this was one of my favorite, he chanted a song of wizardry, the duel between Finrod Felagund and our and Sauron. Like, how epic is that? Even a little more awesome, and it's not in the Silmarillion, but it's one of my favorites. Is the duel that Luthien does with Sauron and his like hound. Let me see if I can find it. I'd love to read that. Trying to find it. Give me 1 second. I think it's the Lay of the Luthien or Lay of Lithian, but I'm having a hard time finding it. It's in one of the History of Middle Earth volumes. Let me see if I can find Lay of Lithian. No, that's not the full version of it. Let's see, Canto Uno. Oh, this is such a epic and long poem. It's really beautiful. The Lay of Lithian that Tolkien. So Tolkien basically tried to write a whole poem version of the story of the Silmarillion and all the story of the Beren and Luthien, and it was just amazing. And I'm so sad he didn't get to finish it. But he still tried, and that's like whoever like delves into poetry and even like attempting something epic to write something longer than like one poem, it's difficult. It's super difficult, and I am I would never compare myself to Tolkien. Obviously, he is Tolkien is Tolkien. Like, nobody can be like Tolkien, but even I who do like really crappy poetry can know you can't, like, it's difficult to take on a rhyme scheme or a story longer than one poem. It's just difficult. You can't write an epic poem. I've tried it. Trust me, I have tried it. It's hard. It's really hard. And Tolkien did it. It's just epic. Oh my goodness, what's happening? I'm also trying to play while I'm talking to you, so excuse this. Get it right on. So one line in that Lay of Lithian, I don't know which canto it is. I think it's the Book of Lost Tales, uh, part 1. And I think it's Canto 5. Oh my goodness, so many people attacking me. Let me just kill these. All should die. There you go. See, my Warden is strong as hell. I'll find it. Don't worry. I'll find the rhyme I'm looking for. It's really epic, and it's the whole rhyme is just beautiful to read. So I'll keep on trying to find it while I still carry on doing the quest. Gotta get to the next set of orcs to eavesdrop on them. Okay. Ah, so many mobs coming to kill me. That's just beautiful. Too bad they can't do that though. They can't kill me. You know why? You know why? Cause I'm Batman. Okay, talk to Legolas, get right back and talk to Legolas again in the quest wise, and let me keep finding the blade rhyme that I'm looking for. It's really beautiful. It's worth reading or worth listening to. I think it's Canto 13. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Lay of Lithium, Canto 13. And it's really awesome. I think it's like Luthien talking to the Hound of Sauron. Yeah, like I think it's Hound of Morgoth called Karkaroth. With Luthien putting him to sleep, and it's just epic elvish magic. Okay, here we go. From lifted arms, as forth she stepped, across those awful eyes she swept, a shadow and a mist of dreams, wherein entangled starlight gleams. Sleep, O unhappy, tortured thrall, thou woe-begotten, fail and fall, down, down from anguish, hatred, pain, from lust, from hunger, bond and chain, to that oblivion dark and deep, the lightless pit of sleep, for one brief hour, escape the net, the dreadful doom of life forget. Oh my goodness, oh my god! Wow! Holy cow! Just wow! Wow! Oh my goodness. That was just that is why I'm a huge Tolkien poetry fan. I think Tolkien was a poet more than he was ever a storyteller or a prose artist. He was a poet. The man is a poet. Like, nobody can write that. Come on now. Nobody can write that who does not have absolute grip on poetry and how rhymes work, how words sound, how everything sounds like, how everything is connected, how words are connected. Ah, that was just so beautiful. Sleep, O unhappy, tortured thrall, thou woe-begotten, fail and fall. Down, down from anguish, hatred, pain. From lust, from hunger, bond and chain. To that oblivion dark and deep, the well, the lightless pit of sleep. Oh my goodness. Ah, to that oblivion dark and deep, the well, the lightless pit of sleep. For one brief hour escape the net, the dreadful doom of life forget. Ugh, amazing. Amazing. Just amazing. Drooling over the rhymes, drooling over the rhyme scheme and the epicness of the poetry in this one. A really epic one is like one of my other favorite Tolkien poems, which is not in the published Lord of the Rings, but it's from the history of the Middle Earth as well. It's called Errantry. And I'm pretty sure if you search Errantry on Google, it's not anymore, but I'm pretty sure before when you used to search Errantry, mine was the first result from yeah, I'm pretty sure mine was the first result you'd find on Google, but apparently not. But now if you find, yeah, it's fine. But this one, oh my god, this one is just epicness to a whole other level. It is just beautiful. I don't know how to spend beautiful. Spend it. I said it weird. But this is it. This is freaking it. This is the poem. This is the one poem to rule them all. My favorite poem ever. What the hell is going on my tablet? I don't want Reddit. Just show me the darn poem. There we go. Go to the mobile website, son of a gun. Okay. So this one is. I can't ever read it. I'm not a native English speaker. I have spoken it most of my life, but still, I'm not at that level of reading this poem without any trouble. Still words in there that it's difficult to get right and everything, but I'm gonna try. There was a merry passenger, a messenger, a mariner. He built a gilded gondola to wander round and had in her a load of yellow oranges and porridge for his provender. He perfumed her with marjoram and cardamom and lavender. He called the winds of Argosius with cargoes in to carry him across the river 17 that lay between to tarry him. He landed all in loneliness, where stonily the babbles on. The running river Darrowlin goes merrily forever on. He wandered over the meadowland to shadowland and dreariness, and under hill and over hill a rover still to weariness. He sat and sang a melody, his errantry a tarrying. He begged a pretty butterfly that fluttered by to marry him. He laughed at him, deluded him unpitying. So long he studied wizardry and sigildry and smithing. He wove a tissue airy thin to snare her and to follow in. He made a beetle leather wing, and feather wing and swallow wing. He caught her in bewilderment, in filament of spider thread, a flower house to hide her head. He built a little bower house on fire and a shimmering, a boat he built her marvelous, a carvel all a glimmering. He threaded gems in necklaces, and recklessly she squandered them, as fluttering and wavering and quavering she wandered on. They fell to bitter quarreling and sorrowing, he sped away. On windy weather, wearily and drearily he fled away. He passed the archipelagus where yellow grows the marigold, where countless silvers fountains are and mountains are of fairy gold. He took to war and a harrowing beyond the sea, a roaming over Belmarie and Thelemy and fantasy. He made a shield and morion, a coral and for fiery, a sword he made of emerald and terribly his rivalry. With all the knights of Erie and Fairy and Thelemy, of crystal was his habergeon and scabbard for chalcedony. His javelins were of malachite and stalactite, his brandished them, and went and fought the dragonflies of paradise and vanquished them. He battled with the Dumbledores and Bumbles and the honey bees, and won the golden honeycomb and running home on sunny seas, in ship of leaves and gossamer blossom for a canopy. He polished up and furbished up and burnished up his canopy and his panoply. He tarried for a little while in little isles and plundered them, and webs of all the attercops he shattered them and sundered them. Then coming home from honeycomb and money none to memory, his messages came and errand too, in daring do and glamoury. He had forgot them, journeying and turning a wanderer. So now he must depart again and start again his gondola, forever still a messenger, a passenger, a terrier, a roving as a feather does, a weather-driven mariner. Oh my God! Oh my God! It was epico and trapico. This was just epico and trapico and epico. You gotta do some twisting and twisting. If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Well, I had a man who was long and tall, well, I had a man who was long and tall. If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare fare thee well. I had a man who was long and tall. He moved his body like a cannonball. Oh, fare thee well, oh, honey, fare thee well. I remember one evening in pouring rain, and in my heart there was an aching pain. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Muddy river runs muddy and wild. You can't give a bloody for my unborn child. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Just as sure as the blood's a flying high, life ain't worth living if you ain't mad, if you ain't with the man you love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Fighting all the spiders that I'm doing now, and I'm killing the daughters of Mongolian now. Oh, Mongolian. Oh, oh, now I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. How fucking close was that? My goodness, it was a close one. We really came close to death, almost died, my love, but I did not die. I survived. Tattered cloak, that's Frodo's cloak. You can't see got Frodo's cloak. I'm sorry for cursing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there are any kids listening. Stop! Just stop. Don't listen to adults on the internet. What the hell is wrong with you kids? Come on. Just do not listen. Just close your ears. Ignorance is the bliss. That's what they tell us. It might be wise. Maybe it is the bliss. Who are we to say no? Die already, little orc. Die already. There we go. See, I commanded him and he died. Oh look. A friend showed up. Die, 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 just die. Okay, we gotta go back to Legolas. Fine, I'll go back to Legolas. My goodness, this is so demanding. Go back to Legolas. No, you go back to Legolas. I don't want to go back to Legolas. If you like Legolas, why don't you go back to Legolas? I'm fine without Legolas. Oh, one of my kinnies just posted the Tower of Orthanc T2. Just temptation is there, but no. T2 on level 75, just no. See, my mama wanted my tablet back, or her tablet back. Okay, wait, Atlee, you son of a gun, Atlee. Let's go do the Atlee quest as well. I do not recommend Tower of Orthanc Tier 2 at level 75, although Tier 2 might be possible if you have enough people who can carry you. It can happen, but generally speaking, nope, definitely. It's just no. Just say no. Pick up the rations, pick up the... I got a new quest. And I think another new quest. There we go, son of a quests. Okay, gotta pick up the rations, okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
I'm reading poems and questing. How about that? I was reading he chanted a song of misery. Have you listened to that poem, Snips? You know what that poem is?
No, I haven't.
Ah, it's an epic poem. So this poem is like the fight of Finrod Felagund with Sauron. It's from the Silmarillion.
Have you read that one?
Oh yeah. It's epic poem. Just epic, beautiful, cool, and amazing. You done with the work today?
Yeah. I'm done. Tired as hell.
Oh, I bet. Still working with the immigrants or something else?
No, I don't work with immigrants. It's just garden work and stuff.
Migrants? Okay.
I was doing gardening and working on my
Oh, like
garden shed
gardening,
and stuff. So
serious gardening or casual gardening?
casual. Well, kind of. I mowed the lawn. That was
Okay.
the
Yeah,
last thing I did today. I
that's
was
normal.
working on placing a how's it called, mosquito door on the upper floor when we go to the terrace. So
Oh, okay.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
And then I painted my garden shed and placed
Okay.
new panels on the roof.
Ah, okay. That's cool. What do you have in your garden? Anything cool?
Tomatoes, rhubarb.
Oh, tomatoes. Love tomatoes. One of my ex-girlfriend's dads used to have tomatoes in his garden. He used to like send me those. I really miss those. That was best tasting tomatoes I ever had in my life.
Yeah, kind of lots of different sorts of them. So
Yeah, the
I
ones
got
from the
a few
market
different ones.
suck. Even if you
Yeah.
buy the biological ones from like the really like the bio ones,
The
they
bio ones aren't any better than
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the only thing the bio means that there are
Yeah, they don't have
um
pesticides, I guess,
yeah, and the fertilizer and all that stuff, it's all natural.
but they taste the same as the other ones. Sucks.
Yeah, yeah. If it's the same brand, like race or whatever you call them, it tastes sort of the same. Mostly they're worse because they didn't get the right fertilizer and stuff.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, but the really like small, whoever like grows them in his like town or something, they are just much better.
Oh, did you gear up your hunter yet?
Oh yeah. With all the northern Mirkwood essences, I just went all out on the hunter. Spent all my resources I had on it.
You're nuts.
I know, right? Like I would never get to DPS anyways. So I went all out on something that I probably never play.
So what are you running? Redline?
Oh yeah, red line.
And do you trade everything in red or do you use red and blue? Do you
No,
have
no,
a
you gotta do some blue as well. You have some points left anyways, like the red line which has like blind side stuff. You don't need that, so you don't even trade that. You know, like that melee skill has a trait in
yeah.
the red as well, so
So
you don't need that.
Yeah. Let's see, what's this? Fast draw? I need fast draw.
Yeah, all else I do except that one thing. Then the rest of
And
points I
quick
have.
escape? Do you do that one?
Yeah, I do.
Did they change the trade lines?
Yeah, they changed it. There is the induction bonuses of some stuff are on the red line now instead of being in the blue line.
In for the kill. Quick draw, here we go. Hot burn. Application bypass, I like. Deadly precision. Yeah, they changed a lot.
Oh yeah. They changed the order as well. Like there are different positions now. Like
Yeah.
Heart Seeker thing used to be like much down.
Yeah, it's really up. Rain of Arrows, I like. Where's Blindside? Is it in red?
Yeah, it's or something melee skill. It's on the third row, I think. Third row, second line, second column or something. It's there, I think. It wasn't one of the things that it's there that I did not trade because it was a melee skill or something.
Merciful Shot. Hot burn. Balkan arrows. Melee skill. The only thing I see that looks like melee is quick escape. Low cut applies the root, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Low cut.
Yeah, that's one point. And then you went blue, or did you get yellow as well?
Sorry, I did get the yellow for the extra mitigations. Because
Yeah,
I
the
think
6
on my
ones.
on my hunter I only have like 55k of physical mit, and the rest of it I'm getting from the trade.
Yeah, it's 8% physical and tactical.
It's a lot. It's kind of worth it to have that.
And what did you trade in blue line?
The melee,
The
the
extra
damage,
damage?
yeah, the 5% extra range damage, and then I think like the second row I traded something as well, quick slot or something.
Did you get plus 25% damage for skills that consume power focus? That's on the first row, but on the fourth column.
What does it say again?
Strong draw. Damage for skills that consume focus.
Yeah, I did
It's
get that.
plus
Yeah,
5,
yeah,
10.
I did get that. That goes for a penetrating shot, so why not? Because that's the skill that you're using a lot in the red line. Pen shot is awesome because it gives a mitigation debuff as well as hitting for a ton. And
Did you get the improved intent concentration?
no. You're almost never out of focus because your every other skill is induction skill anyways. Like you're using quick shot anyways a lot, and then using swift bow as well, and in between using the like barbed arrow as well.
I don't have blood arrow.
Oh, I did get blood arrow. Yeah, I definitely get that. It's just one extra skill, so why not? I did get it.
Yeah, I don't get the point. I have the points for it. Yeah, I have 87 at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, I have 85. I think should be good.
And landscape, you run red line as well.
Oh yeah, it's easy. You kill anything
God.
before it gets to you. You don't have to even
Yeah,
run.
I'm using the swift bow, and it's killing everything on. Yeah, everything is dead on. Oh God, I love my red line again.
Hell yeah. It is sweet.
What did you do for legacies?
Oh yeah, the ones I did get in the bow were the sword does not matter. I think sword is pretty much like I did not change anything on the sword yet because I think only thing I can change the one on the swords are with stat legacies like get fate or or something like that. So I left the sword be. But on the bow I changed to the swift bow damage. I did get the swift bow damage in there. Got the quick shot damage in there as well. Upshot damage there as well. That's really epic skill because upshot is gonna be your main skill. Whenever upshot is off cooldown, that's what you have to use because that hits like 200k.
Yeah, my Heartseeker without any focus and everything, 140k just now.
Yeah, Heartseeker. I'd say Heartseeker you can get on the swap li because it's still like long cooldown, so maybe whenever you gotta do Heartseeker, you can have like a swap bow with like max out the Heartseeker on that one.
Swift bow is hitting for like 30k.
Yeah, Swift bow
No,
is epic.
quick shot.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice.
Let's see, legacies on the bow. I have induction bow damage, focus bow power cost, and focus bow damage. Quick shot damage, swift bow damage, quick shot critical, induction bow critical, and focus bow critical. That's what I have on the bow.
Hold up motion. I can log my hunter and you can see the like. I'll post a screenshot.
Motion did post on.
Yeah, just looking for the what legacies I got on the red line. But yeah, I think the ones I got is pretty much the ones I think Jar and Mittens have the same as well. Mittens has like a swap bow as well with like max out swap bow, which is kind of weird and ridiculous. I mean, he has a first ager swappy with like max out all the 7 legacies on his swappy as well. It's crazy. Why would you do that? That's abuse. That should be under abuse.
Is it?
Yeah, having a first ager for just like Bernhard and Heartseeker, and then like maxing on all the legacies.
I have a first stage book for my LM.
Yeah, but did you max out all the legacies on it and gave it the relics as well? Because he got the 1 to 5 relics on it as well.
Don't have the 1 to 5 on there, but I have the relics and the legacies and the scrolls and everything on it.
Ah, there you go. I can't.
You gonna raid today or you gonna skip today?
Oh hell yeah! Oh, we're gonna raid in like 20 minutes or so. We are gonna raid. Today's boss 2, which will be interesting to do after all the changes. But the hunters are hitting like a ton. If you find good hunters today, I'm really positive you're gonna be good. Kind of thinking of using a Warden tank as well. Oh wow. That will be really, really cool.
I think power isn't an issue anymore, right? Ali?
Power? No power problem whatsoever.
So focus bow power cost and focus bow damage I'll replace with the upshot damage.
Hold up, before you inspect me motions, let me just quickly go get this one legacy to replace, and then my bow will be perfect for a red line. I got the Ethel coins yesterday, I forgot to replace that today. Minas Tirith. The city of the kings, Minas Tirith. Sniv, what's the old name of Minas Tirith?
I don't know. Tell me.
Minas Honor. What's
You have too much free time.
What's the old name of Minas Morgul?
I don't know.
Minas Ithil. Tower of the Moon.
So you excited for the new Amazon series on Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, that's gonna be about Aragorn, son of Arathor.
The early days.
Yeah, it's an adventurous. I think Aragorn, I think, has lived one hell of a life, living up amongst the elves in Rivendell, and then learning about his lineage, and then like getting out of that comfort of elves and going out, meeting Gandalf, going on all these adventures. He fought in the armies of Rohan with, like, Eomer, Eomer from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So Aragorn, like, fought besides his father of Eomer. So Aragorn fought alongside Eomer's and Eowyn's father, and when, like, King Theoden was a kid, he fought amongst them with the Rohirrim,
Cool.
and then he went to fight alongside Gondorians as well, alongside I think father of Denethor as well. Really cool. He's an older dude. Focus bow power cost. Okay, that's the one I want to exchange, and I'm gonna get upshot damage. There we go. Upshot damage. Change next. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this is the bow, and this is the sword. 225k physical mastery, 78k critical ring, 95k finesse, and
I'm only at 211 mastery at the moment. Hold on, let's see. No, 208. 208 mastery,
okay,
66k crit, and 95k finesse.
Yeah, do not do anything else for finesse. That is enough.
I have nothing slotted for finesse.
Yeah. You don't want anything slotted for finesse anymore.
I have kind of the same, only I have power restored by traded intent concentration on my sword.
Yeah, you want that. It's definitely steal.
And I have the plus 5k stance precision finesse.
Seb, have you seen what I posted on Discord?
No.
Scroll up and and see the image I posted and of my screenshot of my Facebook. I'm still perplexed about it.
Where?
Just scroll up above my Twitch link in the casual chat.
Casual.
The image I posted.
Oh, from the Facebook?
Yeah, read it. I'm perplexed about it. Confused.
Really?
Yeah. This really beautiful, cool chick I followed on Instagram. Turns out to be a prostitute. The fuck? What the fuck is happening? Seems so cool. We talked and everything. Like I was trying to get her into Lotro. Then find out, bitch! Bitch is a bitch! She's an actual bitch. She's not a dude, bloody LCJ. I'm gonna post a picture of her. Motion, I'm using a precision stance. That is what both of you need to use. Forget about the strength stance. You need a precision stance.
Yeah, I'm in precision. Just checking the.
Snape,
Yes.
have you noticed the Cord of Salvation has a 1%? It give 1% heal to the target for every nearby ally. Did you see that before?
No. But
It
then again,
says-
I played my mini like 20 minutes in the update, and then I logged my LM and never saw him again.
Ah, okay. That's explaining why. So this is new, right?
It's new, yeah. The only thing I knew that was dependent on the allies was if you pop that healing bubble for the whole fellowship,
Uh-huh.
it would give you as a healer morale in return for every bubble that wasn't consumed.
Oh,
wow. And good morning. Afternoon.
Oh,
Evening.
hola, Mako.
hello.
Hello from the other side. Anybody know the rest other lyrics? I do not. Anybody a fan of Adele? Mac,
Some of the
you
songs.
seem to be like a fan of Adele, aren't you, Mac?
No.
No,
The
just
the
a
one
hard
song
no.
that was like the super song
The
that she
super
did
song.
that she got so many accolades for. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't that good.
Super song. Was
Yeah, Hello was pretty popular.
no, wasn't that the
Dark-
James Bond one that was the super popular? I think.
Palmer wants to know if the raid's still going today.
I think so. As long as Gollum agrees. If Gollum says yes, then we're gonna definitely raid. But if Gollum says no, that's gonna be difficult.
Have you
You know.
been through the first bottle of wine yet?
I do. No, it's the Gollum on my Twitch channel. He's talking to me. It's an interactive Gollum. Ali's drinking the Lotro juice again. CJ. What the hell is mimosas? Mac, educate me.
It's champagne and orange juice.
Wow, really? Do they go together?
Oh, yeah. It's a big
Yeah,
thing.
it's the up crowd is drinking it.
Why
It's
would
tequila.
you like ruin the wine with juice? The hell is wrong with yeah.
It's a breakfast while you're eating breakfast.
Oh. Oh, so it's like a brunch thing. Okay.
Yeah, you don't normally drink
Yeah.
mimosa like
Yeah,
as a
okay.
drink. You
I
drink
got you,
them
okay.
to start your drinking day with breakfast.
Oh, okay. 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 That makes sense. Fine. Mimosa.
Yeah, wine is too heavy first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah, you never want to do that. Bad idea.
So you drink mimosas, and it's good for you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, juice is good for you, so it's like half good for you, right? Right?
Well, and you live close enough to the Champagne region, you can actually get champagne.
No, I don't drink mimosa shit. No, thank you. I won't ruin my wine with juice. What the hell is wrong with you? No,
Try
just
it, you'll
no.
like it, I'm telling you.
Just say no.
Nice party breakfast, 2 or 3 mimosas, you'll be on your way.
Nope. Wine too sacred a drink to ruin with other flavors or stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just found out I say sorry like Canadians. I don't know why. Might have heard someone say it and then I just adopted it. I say sorry like Canadians. Like in their accent, I mean. Sorry. How do you say sorry, Snips? Say sorry. Snipso!
Are you saying sorely?
No, sorry. Say sorry. Max, say sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, that's different. I say it like Canadians. I say sorry for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm Canadian.
Did you have a Canadian nanny?
No, I had Canadian friends only.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Palmer, say sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're different. It's not the same. Where's Snip? Snip's you there? Shoban,
Yeah.
say sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm sorry. That's how.
That's similar. Yeah, the one you said last one is similar. Chop, say sorry. Chomp, wake up. Chomp has his mic muted. No headset, man. Fine. Sorry. He typed it. Sorry. CJ, where the hell are you? I wanna hear CJ say sorry. Motion, say sorry. Sorry. What the hell? Fine. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream and start a new one. And I'm gonna restart the client as well, and then start the invites for the wait, and let's see what we can muster and gather and try.
Are you gonna want me on healer again?
We'll see. We'll see. Well, we'll see.